The Detroit Pistons have become one of the best teams in the NBA, and one of the main reasons for this is their star point guard, Cade Cunningham. There's a lot of things that go into making Cade's game so unique, special, and elite, but in today's video, we are going to be breaking down a few select points from his game that will go a long way in helping you develop your game. If you do enjoy these type of videos, make sure to like and subscribe as it greatly helps out. And if you do have any recommendations on who you want to see me break down next, make sure to leave their name in the comments. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. The first quality of Cade that we're going to look at is his passing. Now, Cade is an elite passer, always creating for his teammates. One of the ways he does this is by using his patience. He doesn't rush into anything and lets the game develop. So he doesn't force a pass or force a decision. He lets the game develop and uses his patience to let it fully come to fruition before making something happen. The other part is he always has a corner of his eye open for a teammate. He never gets tunnel vision and locked in on just shooting or scoring. He always is keeping eyes open for other opportunities, such as passing opportunities. So a lot of these passing qualities that we just talked about can also be seen in the pick and roll, where Cade is super elite in. He does a great job of getting his teammates into open space and setting them up with an advantage and an opportunity to score at the basket. Cade does this through using these qualities of patience, letting the game develop, and not getting tunnel vision. He also has multiple solutions to getting his teammates open. So if something's not open, he has another way of getting it to them. So if the pocket pass isn't there, there usually is like a lob or a different way of getting it there, and Cade does a great job of finding that. While Cade is super elite at playmaking and getting his teammates involved, he's also super elite at just scoring. Now it helps that he's such a good shooter and can space the floor, and this creates him as a threat. So now players have to guard up, and it opens up the opportunity to get downhill. And one of the ways he finishes so well is by creating contact. So he doesn't shy away from contact. He goes in seeking contact. This gives him better control and also gives opportunity for an and one or just going to the line. He's also super good at keeping the ball away from defenders, so finishing with the ball outside his frame and using extension layups. This is my favorite part of his game, specifically his pace and footwork. Now, when we look at his pace, Cade does a super good job of playing slow and controlled. What this does for him is it helps slow the game down and keep him in control of it. It also helps him get to his spots that he wants to be in. What he also does a good job, though, of is complementing this ability with the ability to change speeds and use his quickness to beat his initial defender. What this does, after beating his initial defender, one, it helps him get to the spots he wants to be in. Two, it helps create advantages for himself as it gives him options, and it gives him options for his teammates because he gets past the first layer of defense, his primary defender, and he's immediately looking at the second layer of defense, so the help defense, and is scanning if he has advantages or if his teammates have a better advantage. He also has super elite footwork, so he has multiple different options that he uses to switch up his rhythm and timing that makes him unpredictable, and it messes with the defense timing and ability to stay with them. Building on Cade's pace, one of the qualities that goes into making it so elite is his use of float dribbles. So he does a really good job of floating that ball. One, this helps him make decisions. As he keeps that ball in his hand, he can read the defense and decide if he wants to shoot, pass, or drive. And it helps him make him more unpredictable because he has all of these options available to him. But this is how he's able to also go from slow to fast. The final thing that we're going to look at in Cade's game is his ability to create space, specifically in the mid-range. Now, you watch his game, he does this through multiple ways. Like he's able to create it off step backs, side steps, snatchbacks, which is important. But one thing that he does so good at is using his body to create space. So he'll get into the chest of the defender and use these bumps and step back and a bump into a step back to create space. That bump gives him that initial advantage, and then the step back gives him just that little bit of extra space to get his shot off. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of Cade Cunningham. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe and drop a comment on who you want to see me break down next.